Welcome to Comms Business Live. My name is David Dungay, editor and publisher of Comms Business Magazine. Today I have with me Matthew Warboys from Gamma. Matt, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Yeah, hi David, really well, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Desperately need that haircut, as you can see, but not too long to the hairdresser's open, so looking forward to that one.
Man, that's a wild barnet. That is a wild
barnet. It is wild. So, Matt, for those who might not know you or Gamma, why don't you tell our audience who you are, what you do, and a little bit about the company?
Yeah, sure. So, Matt Warboys, I'm the business development director over at Gamma. I've been at Gamma about 15 years, so seen a fantastic transformation as we went from a business of about 100 people to a business over 1,000. So it's been a really good time, exciting opportunities, and seeing some of our partners grow in the way they have. It's been fantastic to sort of be part of that journey with them and see a number of those people develop those businesses into the businesses they are today.
Brilliant. So these are very strange times, although there seems to be some sort of sense of getting back to normality out there. I dropped my daughter off at school for the first time in 3 months this morning. So hopefully we're on, things are getting back. So tell us about the last 3 months from your point of view, from Gamma's point of view. What's been going on? Give us what's new.
Yeah, so I guess the start of the period we saw a massive demand for people looking to quickly deploy working from home solutions. We reacted quickly with our COVID support package, enabling our partners to assist those deployments and really trying to support them around hibernation of perhaps services that weren't going to be used. And then during the sort of last couple of months, we've sort of seen that sort of madness to start with really sort of calm down somewhat, and we spent a lot of time really engaging with our partners, running a number of training sessions, and providing them hopefully with some of the skills that they'll need as we come out of this to be able to support their end customers. So whether that be things like distance selling, or how to demonstrate your cloud PBX for sales process perhaps remotely. There'll be far more of that happening than perhaps there was in sort of time gone by. The concept of being able to go out to a customer's premise and demonstrate your capability, I think it will be more done from sort of distance learning. So we've been putting together a number of sort of webinars with our channel partners, been some fantastic engagement from our partners around that. We've had sort of 75% of people that have registered to attend those, joining those sessions. So we've been working hard, actually. We've been in a really fortunate position that none of the staff at Gamma have been put on furlough or anything like that. We've chosen not to take that particular scheme ourselves. And that's meant that we've had the opportunity to be able to really take stock and spend time with our partners that have still got people within their business to help them and really really help them deliver services to their end customers. It's been a challenging time, but it's been interesting. I think the relationships that we've built up over the last sort of 10, 15 years have really paid dividends as we are in this period, because we've been able to continue that with various different video type calls, audio calls, whatever it might be, to keep engaged with our customers, which is the most important thing, and really get their opinion on what's happening and really be a soundbite for what they're going through. So it's been a strange time, but it's given us plenty of opportunity to sort of work with our partners. And on a personal level, it's given me the opportunity to have dinner with the wife and kids every day. a bit of a strange
crazy times. Yeah. So tell us about the platform, Collaborate. Clearly, the all singing, all dancing, UCaaS platform. How's that platform developing? Obviously, you launched it, not too long ago. It's sort of right place, right time, if you like, with that. How's that going? How's the uptake been? What's the platform doing?
Yeah, it's so yeah, absolutely, David. I think the right place, right time mentality around it was very fortuitous around that. I mean, we've always had our PC and mobile clients. We've always been able to deliver a sort of a remote based service. But the collaboration software takes that to the next level, being able to do sort of video, screen sharing, and file sharing. The uptake, as you'd imagine, has been tenfold really since we've been in this period, and I think the fact that it's easy to add on to the existing Horizon, the Horizon estate, has really been the key to that. one of the challenges that our partners have faced, and I guess ultimately Gamma, is that engagement and getting that out to the end user. When we've worked tirelessly with our partners to make sure that they've got the tools and frankly the resource to be able to offer it to their end customers, and get the engagement up, making sure that their end customers are aware how to use it, how to download the software, and that they've got that capability, because that messaging is also important. So yeah, we've worked tirelessly with our partners there to make sure that we're working with them to do that, and we're fortunate that we've got a really strong sales support team that work alongside the Horizon and Collaborate software. So going back to that point around webinars that we've been running with our resellers, we've actually been taking that a step further and doing more end user sort of training sessions to make sure that they're aware of that software, and as part of our responsibility to being able to keep UK businesses going and make sure our resellers are the best possible place. We took the decision as part of that COVID support package to offer that free of charge for that 4-month period to really help our partners and frankly help those end users to continue using their telephony platform as they need it. So it's been hard work, but the engagement's been strong, and we spent a lot of time making sure that people are using that software and getting the full advantage of it, because it's ultimately the answer to a lot of the problems that they're seeing.
Yeah. So tell me, what are your partners telling you? Back in March, a lot of the partners took the opportunity, if you like, the prudent step to furlough sales staff. We're seeing perhaps some of those are coming back now into those businesses. What are your partners telling you about this time now? As we sit, we're nearing the end of June. What's going on that front?
Yeah, absolutely, and we're seeing a lot of our partners took the furlough scheme where they needed it, and it was absolutely the right decision for them to take it in that scenario. I think we're starting to see elements of green shoots coming through. We're seeing more and more sales inquiries coming into our account management team. So the logic will tell us that some of those salespeople are starting to come back into the business. From conversations that I've personally had with business owners, they're starting to bring people back in phases. I think that's to make sure that they're being prudent on managing their own costs as well. So they're bringing staff back in as they see that demand to start to change. So I think we're starting to see some green shoots of recovery there. There's a long road to getting back to any sort of normality, but I think we're certainly starting to see some positive shoots come out of that as we see more and more people coming back into work.
Yeah, and clearly the next sort of milestone on that front is going to be October, when the furlough scheme finally ends. We believe it's going to end then. What are your expectations at that point? Is that going to be another blip for the channel to have to get over at that point?
Well, I think it'll certainly be a milestone in terms of the UK workforce coming back. It'll be something that businesses will need to decide whether they're going to bring back those staff. One of the things that Gamma are in the throes of putting together is our recovery package for our reseller partners. So we're putting together that in sort of two phases. One around how we can support them on new business and what the changing landscape of that's going to look like. So we're looking at putting together a lot more sort of packages that fit what we see as the opportunities that lie ahead. So examples being probably 30-day contracts on things like Horizon and Collaborate, being able to put in place 30-day contracts on things like MS Teams direct routing. UK businesses' desire to perhaps sign up on 3- and 5-year contracts are not going to be as strong as they were, and we want to make sure our resellers have got the best opportunity they can to capitalise on the opportunities that are in front of them. So we've taken the step of putting together some packages that fit that. Going back to the point around the sort of milestone that October represents, the other part of that is around putting together some support packages around businesses that ultimately might not make it. So where an end customer doesn't make it through and they perhaps file for bankruptcy or administration, putting together some support packages so we support our partners to make sure that they're not shouldering the full brunt of what is can be quite costly early termination charges. So as part of our sort of recovery package, we've got those sort of two things in mind around how we can help our partners get ahead and really make make best of the opportunity that lies ahead, but also providing some support around businesses that are sadly not going to make it, and making sure that the resellers don't carry that full risk. We collectively carry that, and that's something that we're really keen to put with our partners. So that's something
that's huge. That's a huge point, actually. Let's talk around that. I mean, rewind back into March, and that was a massive risk for the channel, wasn't it? It's insolvencies, companies going under, not being able to pay their bills, and the risk that was left for the partner. There are going to be businesses that fall by the wayside, unfortunately, through this. Unfortunately, Gamma can't service the whole of the channel. Obviously, a large part of it, but from a partner point of view, are we likely to see large swathes of partners go under? Do you feel, who maybe not getting that support?
So our Gamma sort of mentality is looking at perhaps the end user more so, making sure that we've got that end user in mind. I think the reseller community is a robust community. There's the majority of the businesses that sit in that have got long-term and got recurring revenue business. So I think overall the UK telco industry should perform better than some businesses in there. But we appreciate that at an end user level, that they'll be servicing perhaps some verticals that will be particularly affected by COVID. That perhaps and it's protecting our resellers in that sense that we've really tried to focus to make sure that that resellers that are well run, that wouldn't ordinarily have any sort of financial problems, are protected from perhaps an end user in their base that sadly doesn't make it. But I think you're right, David. Not every UK business will make it. I think in the whole, the communication industry, we're probably the solution to a lot of the problems here. We're driving forward with cloud-based telephony, providing working from home technologies as pretty much standard now. So in that sense, I don't envisage there being a big swathe of telecoms or data resellers that are going to be affected there. But they won't be protected also from perhaps end users that sadly might not make it. And that's the bit that we're really trying to help them where we can.
Okay. Clearly, signs of recovery, as you said. You're seeing some grass shoots coming through now, which is great. What are we talking timelines here? What does the road to this recovery look like? Is it a long, winding road? Is it a short, quick road? I mean, what does that look like for you?
I think we look back over the COVID support package that Gamma put in place, where we helped our partners hibernate services where end users weren't using them. We were fortunate that actually that wasn't we didn't see a huge wave of UK businesses taking that service. It's probably cost us about £1 million worth of revenue there associated with that. So, but it's not a vast percentage of UK businesses. I think we're starting to see those recoveries come back. I think in terms of what does it look like in terms of a long winding road, there's not going to be a quick fix. We'll see different industries coming back at different speeds. And there'll be opportunities in there as businesses go, well, frankly, when I was working from home and had my staff working from home and they were perhaps using their ISDN or on-premise PBX solution, we spoke about the ISDN switch off being the key driver for removing that technology. That conversation has largely been had around protecting that business to make sure that they've got agile working from home solutions, and that's really that'll be where the sort of the road to recovery for us as an industry comes around, making sure that we can articulate the benefits and the features remotely to those particular end users so that they can see those benefits quickly. How easy is it for them to deploy those services? Those will be the areas where us as an industry and us as our resellers will win, being able to demonstrate that capability remotely as opposed to doing it in face-to-face. And it will be a long and winding road, as you say, but I think there'll be different aspects of it coming at different places in different verticals. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that and working with partners to help them with marketing campaigns targeting those particular verticals where we're starting to see that success.
Excellent. Okay, so what are you looking forward to getting back to normal? What's missing in Matthew Warboy's life needs to come back?
I think the concept of probably spending a little bit of time on a beach somewhere nice and hot, whether that be jumping on a plane or perhaps getting across to the south of France and driving or something, that might be a little bit more social distancing in your own car. But yeah, personally, mate, a holiday would be something that I'd absolutely go for. Yourself?
Yeah, same. Holiday and a haircut. That's it. As long as I don't have to take a holiday in my own garden, it's fine. So look, thank you very much for talking to me today, Matthew. It's been brilliant. Some great insights and great support you've given the market as well. It's really great to see the comms market really step up in this time of need for a lot of businesses, and obviously Gamma are a large part of that. So thanks for joining me, and look forward to catching up in the near future to get another update.
Cheers, David. Take care, all. Thank you.